Hey guys, Wade Mitch here. Today we're gonna go drop our chopper off at the store. I have something new for you guys to see that I was working on over the past weekend. So, this gives you a hint. I mean, it's a chopper. I've teased on it a few times what it is and everything. Let's go ahead, we're gonna drop this off here. And this will be going bye-byes for now. If everything goes well with the new purchase. Go ahead, sell the grass pickup, sell the corn head. See. Go ahead and leave the truck here for now because I have something to pick up, but this is what it is. Had a John Deere 3955. Yep, 3955 pull behind chopper. I think it's a little small and underscaled, but I'm going to work on that. Got it hooked up to the 8110. What I have today is I went and mowed every single field I have. So we have this field I just bought. I went ahead, sold some corn, bought this field. That'll get us some nice profit. Then we have this strip right here that we're going to use for chopping. And instead of doing it in silos, I'm actually going to go ahead and try bagging it. I already did a test run with one of the fields. If our bagger's full, I'll probably finish the field, just put it in our feed silo. And then if I have some fields left, I'll bale them, put them into the silage bales. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to get started, fire up the 8110. First field I'm going to do is going to be the field I have set up, the really big one. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down, I think it's a bit loud. But let's go ahead and hook our wagon up. It's got a decent sized pickup head, so I shouldn't really be missing anything. Plus I rigged all of it. That was quite a job to do. Alright. Go ahead, bring it down and out to that field. I'm actually, hold on, I will be right back. I'm going to make sure this tractor isn't too loud because it does sound a little bit loud to me. Alright, so it turns out everything's good. Just glad that sound wasn't too much. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to go start with the fertilized field I have, move over to the big meadow, and then finally finish off with this strip if we have enough space in that bag. So let's go ahead and get on the road. Yeah, I also have this chopper set up with an extended pipe with dual axles, and I have the corn head. I'm pretty sure this is not the exact grass pickup that's supposed to be on it, but it's the one that came with the model. So I'm going to work on maybe making the proper one. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. No, I do have this pretty well lined up where I need to go and then when we're on the cab, so I'm not going to be running outside too much while I'm talking, but it's looking like I'm going to have to run a lot of wagons right now. I can already tell we're already about 15% full, and really the unfertilized strip over here, I did this whole field and I only got one wagon off it, so yield's definitely better on this one. Plus that was with the smaller size wagon with the 16 footer. This is the 18 footer, so it's a good sign. I'm gonna get something off this. Let me know what you guys think about this mod. If you guys want to see it, I might try to pull some strings, because I don't technically own the model, I just in-gamed it to use on here. But if you guys want to see it, I might try to get it released for you guys. But a few other things I've been doing on the farm, I went out mowed the rest of the hay and grass that you haven't seen on this video, and I made all that into hay bales, so I have quite a bit of that. I got a bit of a cornmeal silo set up. I'm working on a feed grinder so I can use it on just the normal silos, but that's going to be a few weeks down the road when I finish that. Let's go ahead and take this one right here. But when we're going to unload, maybe in between fields, I'll show off some of that stuff to you guys. Maybe at the end of this pass, because I'm going to be cutting out into a bit of a time lapse here in 5 or 10 minutes. There's a good sign right there. It's got 50% on the whole field already. This is actually having a little bit of a hard time pulling it, but it's only 8110. If it's being that much of an issue, I'm going to put the 8330 on it, but I don't think I'll need to. So I use that thing for mowing everything that needs a break. Probably going to let it have off till either next chopping, corn chopping, or harvest when it runs cart. This is a pretty good start to corn chop, or just chopping grasses here, so I'm hoping the silage bag works well and everything. I've never really used one before, but that should be pretty easy access once the silo is full, so I'm pretty sure we're getting close to that point in the harvest tour. So silage bag will probably sit for a year until the silo's empty, and then we'll probably be using it. Yeah, I've been really desperate to get some silage in because last time I mowed so much and it all turned to hay because I waited too long. So I was trying to wait for the rain to stop, but just hope it doesn't go that way again. Looks like the pipe's having issues. I'm not sure what that is. It's like it'll wait down load and then it'll just dump it all out at once. If you watch the percent bar down there. Alright, this is going to be a tough cut to make. Probably just go back to this outside row. But I'm going to be using the 60-120 to run wagons today. It's really the only thing I have free because I already got the 4455 hooked up to something. And the 4-wheel drive will help going up some of these little hills I got in the pastures. Yeah, this is what I'm saying about the grass not coming out. You see it's 81% and I got to slow down for it to go to 82. I'm not sure if that's just because it's so low yield or something, but go ahead and make the turn. Looks like we're going to fit this field all into one, which isn't terrible. It's a lot better yield than I was getting with other fields, so I'm not complaining. Looks like it's not wanting to unload again. That's something I got to keep an eye on because I don't want to be losing any of my yield. Probably end each row. I'll just stop for a second and let it figure itself out. Gotta do something. There we go. But yeah, I'm trying to sell off my crops I have from last year because it's just right before harvest time. This is when I'm wanting to sell them, so make some good money, get new equipment like 8330, 8110. These two are my newer tractors. Haven't had those for the longest, but it's nice to have them on the farm. Given the 2-wheel drive tractors a little bit of a break, and the 6120 obviously was a new purchase. It's a nice loader tractor for moving bales and stuff. Alright, let's take the last pass. Go ahead and unhook this wagon. Actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this strip up here. And then hopefully by the time I get up to the silage backer, I'm full, or even before it doesn't really matter. I did rake it out here so I could get easier access to it. It's not a big deal that I'm doing the big one last. I can just make a nice bale line in it or something. I'm wondering what's going on with this chopper. Not really sure why it's not wanting to unload here. Might just be the yield so low and everything. I hope that's what it is. Try to let it catch up here. I'm going to go ahead and unhook the wagon here, because it seems it goes fine, and then once the wagon gets full, it seems to have some issues, what I've noticed, so might be an issue with the pipe not being tall enough, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and fire up 6120. But yeah, here's the little corn mill I have set up. Just put it in the blower, takes it down. There's the hay bales I baled from all this. This is one of the fields I did right here. See, I also started with some grass bales, did that line right there. Yeah, my original plans were to silage the fields that I mowed in the last video I did about a week ago. But just had to compromise. Didn't really want to bale hay. A lot of you guys said you wanted to see silaging, so just had to do some extra work and mow some more fields. They were going to get mowed anyways, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to go ahead drive this out to the field. Gotta bring it down one. Yeah, this tractor is pretty fast for hauling wagons, so it's not like I'm going 19 miles an hour on the 40/20. It's a lot faster. Alright, let's pull this around here. Whoa. I gotta fix the collision on these wagons. It's one of the things. Aren't 100% finished yet, but I like using the Gale brand. I think I might make a set of H&S wagons to go with them. Get some nice quality ones in here. Let's go ahead. Run this up to the bagger, and I think after that I'm probably going to switch over to time-lapse because I've been here for about 11 minutes talking. I don't have too much else to talk about and show you guys. But this tractor has got quite the workload on it ever since I bought it. It's already got 7.6 hours and only had it for a few days in real life. It's been doing most of the work. It's done all the spraying I've been doing. Did my raking on all these grass fields and all the last ones I did too. Did the round baling on the grass fields you guys saw me mow last video. And it's played shuttle a few times for the chopper, run it back and forth from the store when I had to fix stuff. Alright. I'm going to go ahead show you guys what this bagger does, because I've only used it once and I think it's pretty cool. Let's hop in the 76. Alright. basically what it does is it throws it off there, and you'll see the bag grow. In real life, this does push the tractor forward, but with the game, it just throws it in a little heap there, pushes the bag backwards, because you can't really have it push it forward and make it, so it's as good as we get for this game, but it's a nice feature. Well, that's going to be it for me for right now. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so that's going to be it for that field. We're going to move on to the next one. I did have to switch out choppers for this new Holland 900 because I was having issues with the pipe on the John Deere. Wasn't tall enough. That's something I got to fix on my end. So again, it was my first time using it. Didn't really expect it to be perfect, but we've gotten 2 fields done with it. Time to move on to the big one. I was thinking about using the FP240, but it's just a lot more money than this, and it's just to get me by until I fix the John Deere up, the scale and everything. So you're gonna go ahead and go straight into this field right here. Careful with the header on that drop off. Don't want to break anything. This field's gonna take me a while though. I got the whole outside to do, and then it's a lot of back and forth. Hold on. Looks like we're having like the same issue actually here. This chopper. Not really sure what's going on. And the second I say something good about it, it's going to give me issues. Maybe I will have to do the FP240 if it's going to act like this. Let me just attach it again real quick. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I guess I'm going to have to try out the FP240 here. Probably just lease it because I don't want to waste a bunch of money. That's a little weird why it's doing that. I'm not really sure. Let's go ahead. Like my game itself is having a bit of an issue. Let's go ahead and get the header for it while we're at it. That's weird. I'm really not sure what's going on with my game right now, but let's get some working speed in here just so I can get the field's done pretty quick. We got a high horsepower tractor, why not use it? I mean, it's great logic, right? But yeah, I was really hoping we could go back to using that John Deere. I was looking forward to using it, but I'm gonna have to troubleshoot it off camera and find out what's going on. Most likely I'm going to be keeping this for the rest of the year though if I don't figure anything out, because I already know this can run the ear corn, which I was wanting to do. Is if I do that silage on the ear corn with the earlage header, you can get some nice CCM made off that. And that'll help us feed our cows a lot, so I don't have to put all my corn into doing stuff like that. Alright, let's see if this one works. There we go. That's going up a lot better. Alright, I'm going to get back into chopping, get this field done. Hopefully get that ag bag almost filled up, and see the end of the video. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I want to thank you guys all for watching if you're still here. Say it was a pretty good run with the silage bagger. Looks like we're going to have it right near 100% after all that grass. It was definitely a lot of work. It was a lot of recording for me, so try to be back here in a week. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Let me know what you want to see next. Might be getting to some harvest soon on the oats. But have a nice weekend. See you guys next time.